Faith. To have complete trust or confidence in someone or something. This is the first thing Google tells you when you type faith into the search bar. This is also the last thing that came to mind when I was tasked with writing this faith story. Many people have countless definitions of their own faith. Some believe in a god or gods. Some believe in crystals and spirits. Some believe in themselves, and I think many believe in others. And that's where my faith lies, in myself and in others. After I agreed to write a faith story, I became very confused. What was I supposed to say when I had no clue about my faith in God? Was I even qualified to write about faith when I never considered myself to be a faithful and religious person? After a few conversations with my mom, dad, and friends, I realized my faith story didn't have to be about me finding God. There was faith in numerous other aspects of my life. Realizing that I have faith in myself was a bit of a shocking discovery. Sometimes I think people take themselves for granted, myself especially. As humans, we forget that we are strong and capable of so many things, and as a teenager living away from home, I think I completely ignored that fact. In the past 3 years, I have faced multiple challenges I never imagined I would go through. While some of those times may have been the hardest things I had gone through at that point in my life, and I thought I would never overcome it, I persevered by having faith in something. Looking back, I question how I made it past those low points and challenges. While I can say it was my friends and my family getting me through, I must give a little or a lot of credit to myself. Believing in myself is not something I am good at, but it is now obvious that I had faith in myself and tons of it. This year, I had to trust people that I had to trust that I would put myself out there after having old friends move on and away. The familiar people that grounded me were no longer directly in my life. I needed to have faith that I could ground myself with new roots. It was hard to see the life I lived for 2 years change. Having to return to a place without certain people by my side really challenged me. It took a while for me to find faith in myself. I spent many nights alone in my room, wishing I could just be brave and knock on a new girl's door. But that was the problem. They were all new and I was scared. But along with having faith in myself, I also put a lot of trust in my parents and my closest friends. Personally, it has been very hard to put faith in people that are not my family. In the past, I've had a lot of friends leave in the blink of an eye, and I've had people let me down. These experiences made me lose trust and assurance that there are people out there that I can put my faith in. Thankfully, at RJC, I found that. But putting trust in others makes you extremely vulnerable, and it's not an easy feat. Even though it is still terrifying to let myself believe in some people, I knew that I needed to. I needed to have faith that the girl at the end of the hall would invite me in when I knocked on her door. I needed to trust that the long-distance friend would keep in touch with me and remember how close we were. With my parents, I needed to trust that they would pick up their end of the phone when I was having a rough night. I'll tell you, it was tough to hold out that trust. But each person proved to me that putting my faith in them was the right thing to do. In the end, my faith story is one that I can look at fondly. It shows my perseverance and ability to overcome some really hard challenges. And I would not be the person I am without this discovery of my faith.